Well, April is Stress Awareness Month, and for many folks, a yoga practice can be a great way to relieve that stress.
But it can be hard to make time for any workout class, especially if you don't work that typical 9 to 5. Now, a new yoga studio in Portland is opening its doors when many folks are fast asleep. They even have a program geared towards service and sex industry workers. I visited Yin Yoga Space on Northeast 7th Avenue to learn about some of the connections happening when equity and access are the goal. It's late at night and you're out on the town. You stop into a new spot. A little music, fun lighting, good vibes, snacks, drinks, and yoga.
You're sending your breath into your belly.
Late at night in Northeast Portland, yogis are winding down while many in the city are already fast asleep.
I've never seen anything like it. I think it's super beneficial.
The Yin Yoga Studio offers classes by day and Sin Yin by night. It's an open format program catered to service and sex industry workers. More about that in just a minute. But first, let's talk Yin Yoga, a dream realized for studio owner Rachel Brooks.
We'll start with a few sets of cat and cow. Inhale, drop the belly, send the heart forward.
After spending years in the service industry, Brooks found yoga as a way to move, recenter, and relax. She opened her first studio in 2017, expanding into this studio late last year with a focus solely on a yin practice.
Just take it slow and feel.
If you've ever taken a yoga class, chances are it was vinyasa.
Vinyasa is great. It's a very beautiful, mindful movement and strengthening, but I think that can be less accessible for a lot of people. And it's a challenging practice.
Yin takes things slower.
Yin had such a huge impact on me personally, and I watched a huge shift from my community and my students to Yin and restorative practices because of what we went through with the pandemic. Like, why didn't I find this, 10 years ago? I would have been so much healthier and happier.
A sentiment shared by many of her clients.
So you think of yoga being a great opportunity for stretching, but with the flow, it's really active. Being able to just sit into a pose and then melt into that, suddenly you're like, wow, my body needs that release.
A release that's not easy to find when your work hours are tough.
So you're on your feet, it's kind of sensory overload. There's music usually, lots of talking, you're interacting with people, you're putting on, a show to make sure they feel good and welcome. And so that can just be very draining. And sometimes that can lead, also just to habits that aren't so healthy because there really isn't anything available when you're off at anywhere from midnight to 4 a.m.
And that's where Sin Yin comes in. Several nights a week, the studio is open well past midnight. Join a group flow or find a space for your own routine.
Anything you can do to decompress from that in a positive way is important.
The fact that there's a place for folks to come after a long day as an alternative to the nightlife that is kind of embedded in that culture was definitely something to celebrate.
And for Rachel, finding success as a Black business owner in an industry that tends to be thin, white, and wealthy is opening more doors than just her studios late at night.
That representation absolutely matters. It can be intimidating enough to go into a space where you don't know anybody and you don't know the etiquette of entering a certain type of workout or how it works there. And so it can be really intimidating. And then on top of it, to be in a space with people who don't look like you can be even worse.
For me, it's really powerful given the fact that I just expected that I would always do yoga around skinny white women, taught by skinny white women in beautiful spaces with beautiful practice. But there really is something to be said about being in a room and look around and see faces that look like mine, and understand that we carry a lot during the day, and to be able to come in and have our practice be our own without having to carry that other component is more powerful than you might expect.
Power in practice, community, and space.
I'm just going to be here and be consistent, and I do believe wholeheartedly in this offering.
Nice work. Let's go ahead and unravel, release.
So right now they're offering Sin Yin from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Monday nights and then 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. on Thursdays and Fridays.
Wow.
And it's free. The Sin Yin program is a donation-based class open to anyone. Also, I think this is really great. They have security on site if someone needs a walk to their car. They want to make sure that folks feel safe coming and going late at night. Rachel's also offering scholarships to low-income students. It's just another way that she is working to really make yoga accessible to anyone.
Wow, it's really, I mean, first of all, just to be aware of that need,
Yeah.
you know, I think is incredible, and the effort she's gone to make it come to life is equally incredible. But I mean, just those hours, you know, to know that there are those people who, you know, don't get off at 5 o'clock. I mean, our schedule is pretty bonkers, but I mean, for people who are maybe getting off work at 1 a.m. and they still have an option to get that decompression or a workout, you know, I think that's incredible.
And just to have a space for community, because anyone who's worked in the service industry knows your options late at night are pretty limited. And if you don't want to go drink at a bar or drink at somebody's house, and you still want to connect with folks, what do? You don't just go home alone. So, you know, to have this space that's focused on wellness is super cool.
That was a really interesting point that was brought up. I thought that was great.
So if you're interested in learning more, you can check out Yin Yoga Space. Again, it's over in Northeast Portland on 7th Avenue. You can also go to yinyogaspace.com.
Really neat. Well done. Good story.
Oh,
Good
thanks.
story.